Alright, My Heroes 1 Justice 2 got announced recently, and you heard all the stuff. You might already heard from somewhere else somebody say,
why is this not DLC?
Why they keep updating the first game?
Let me answer all your questions with a simple video. Money. Yes, in many eyes, look, stop capping everybody. Everyone in this eyes thought this was just a cash grab to capitalize off of Season 4 of the upcoming airing on My Hero Academia. Even though on my Twitter account, I'm usually trolling about 1 Justice 2 and the game in general, I see a few improvements that could overall make the experience a little better than the first 1 Justice. At first, it looks pretty bare bones, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm gonna be honest, do I think you should buy this game at $60? Hell no. But we got some interesting stuff here. Let's get right into it. Number 1, My Hero 1 Justice 2 has stage transitions. I think this is a cool update, albeit I wish there were more cinematic because it would look cool. But at the same time, I love it because the pace of the match doesn't really change. Jump Force had stage cinematics, but they seemed really forced and killed the momentum of the match for me. I think 1 Justice 2 took a little step in the right direction. I mean, since I just said step in the right direction, let's get this new mechanic right out the way that 1 Justice 2 has a sidestepping mechanic. Yes, we finally have the ability to sidestep. This is good because in 1 Justice 2, while blocking, there was no actual way to sidestep red armor moves or command grab like attacks in the game, because once you let go of block, you were vulnerable a little bit. In the first My Hero 1 Justice, red armor moves easily defeated an opponent's guard, making you very weak until they get finished with whatever they want to do with you afterwards once you got hit with a red armor move. Since the game has a sidestepping mechanic, you could possibly dodge red armor move attacks now and optimally punish your opponent for just throwing one out, like a normal traditional fighting game. So far, so good, Bye King. Thank you. Let's talk about a huge gripe I had with 1 Justice, and now may have gotten hella better in 1 Justice 2. Aerial recovery. In 1 Justice, some combos will knock you so high you will just float. In 1 Justice 2, the aerial recovery timing looks massively improved in my opinion, meaning that the game somewhat seems less floaty. It's in development and it's an anime game, so most likely things will change, but hopefully, and I know in my heart 100% that it's an anime game and I could just say things won't change, and actually this might be really good. Alright, one thing I really love about 1 Justice 2 is the HUD. They're upgrading hard. But more importantly, the coolest aspect is the plus ultra gauge, aka your meter. Certain amount of letters you have that are blue displays how much meter you actually have and what level of the gauge you're currently at. As a fighting game fan in me, this is mad impractical, but knowing this from My Hero, this kind of slaps. Each match starts off with level 1 meter, and the levels TRA, full means level 1, TRA. Ultra means you gain access to level 2 meter for level 2 cinematic supers with your main character. And I want to say Lust Ultra will give you access to a level 3. Level 3s in My Hero 1 Justice let everyone come out and do like they level 1 attacks, but does a massive amount of damage altogether compared to just doing them by themselves. But here, if you pick certain teams, you will get a team ultimate attack. Because in a reveal trailer, unless it's a cutscene related from Season 4, I don't see why Shigaraki, Toga, and Dabi will all be here in one scene. But if you pick a generic team, you might just get everyone coming out with a level 1 basic like attack. This is the good type of fan service that I love in anime games. That plus ultra being the meter gauge is pretty fire. Like, don't be capping on me. If you don't like My Hero, that's fine, but I'm gonna be honest with you, that is kind of fire. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, this next thing I could be 100% wrong about. But if this is true from the research and the little data I've seen from gameplay and I gathered from it, we might have a Naruto storm on our hands. Yes, you dead ass heard me. That's exactly what I'm comparing it to right now after this mechanical change. So in 1 Justice 2, the dash cancel costs meter now. In my brain, I'm like, why in the hell would they make it cost meter unless you might be able to constantly dash back at your opponent like Chakra Dash in Storm? For people who are not woke or uneducated, I'll give you an example. This is all thanks for Papa Birdo showing me this on Twitter. I just thought about it and went more in depth into it. When we had a discussion about it, I just thought about it in general, dude. To try to do multiple times over and over again. And I was also wondering when I first saw the gameplay, why people can recover so fast in the air, and this would be many reasons why. Same way like a combo in a fighting game, if you drop it, you don't get out. So again, another good thing, potentially on Baiken's aim. Now here's the thing about if this is real. If this is true, that means the game could get really broken, because if people master the timing with the meter, combo is gonna last forever, and that's gonna you're gonna be in the air for a little bit if that's the case. If it's not the case, then it's just general One Justice gameplay, so nothing really changes there. But this will be a huge change because I'm gonna keep you in the combo till I'm done. So that's just how I'm gonna play this. Well, I wanted to look at some positives on My Heroes 1 Justice 2 gameplay and some changes I think I saw from the New York Comic Con. And to be honest, I'm semi-excited, but keeping my expectations and reality really low. I'm gonna be honest with you, this game, if you're a fan of the first one, go ahead and get it. If you're not a big fan of the game, don't get it. I am going to unfortunately get it because I am a content creator and it's my job to show the game off to you guys and just love making content on some of these stuffs anyway. I think I'm going to approach anime games differently in 2020. I'm gonna just let the rage come out. If I get demonetized, whatever. I'm just gonna let it come out. Cool. Call me garbage, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, follow me on Twitter at avataryayaTV. Join my Discord down below to have a discussion on all things anime, fighting games, and more. Just add me and I definitely will respond. And remember, you guys are golden and that is raw.